we're gonna talk about dying and like that, but you know what's the good thing? It's dying can be very, very happy. Dying, actually we don't die. Right? Wala naman dito ang namamatay. Ang katawan namamatay. Pero tayo, hindi tayo namamatay. And oras na tayo pinanganak, the moment we are born, our bodies are already dying. Di ba? Every day, getting closer and closer to the dirt. Kumbaga. Not only the body. Only the body. Okay? Everybody agree?
Yes.
Yes. So that is the good news. And that is the happy news. Very, very happy. Kasi alam mo, most of us, pwede yung Tagalog kung live ito? Okay lang. Okay. Kasi, maraming beses, no, I speak about this because I've seen many people leave their bodies, and I've helped some people leave their bodies, and you can really see the difference when they have Krishna, when they have shelter, and when they don't. You see? That's why we should be really happy that we are chanting and we are offering and we are having this relationship with Krishna, with God. You can call God by many other names. Hindi ibig sabihin, oh, Muslim ka, hindi pwede. Or ka Christian, ay, hindi pwede. Jehovah, ay, hindi pwede. Walang ganon. Walang ganon. Right? Krishna, alam mo ang ibig sabihin ng word Krishna? Krishna is most wonderful. Krishna means the all-attractive being. So lahat ng ma-imagine mo na pinakamaganda, all that you can imagine that is the best, the most beautiful, the most kind, the most loving, everything, the most merciful, that is in the word Krishna. How wonderful is that? So all you have to do is say Krishna. And everything is contained in the word Krishna. So oras nang malapit nang mamamatay yung katawan mo, syempre, what do we feel? Diba? Fear. Yeah, sad. But number one is fear, right? And pain, right? Not so much the pain of physical pain, although kasama din yon, yeah? Because it's very painful to die. But yung pinakamasakit is yung pain of your attachments. Right? Yung pain ng attachments mo sa mundo ito. Okay, let alone the house, the car, the money, the everything. But your husband, your wife, your children, your grandchildren, your pet, all of these attachments, it's like, fly paper, no? The more stuck the fly is on the paper, the more painful when you take out the fly from the fly paper, right? But if it's just a little bit, maybe the fly will lose one leg. It still hurts, but you know what I mean. But the stronger your attachment, the more painful it is. Right? So, we have to learn. Huwag na natin hintayin ng oras ng pagkamatay. Let's not wait until we're just about to die. That's what we're going to be thinking. Okay, we're going to start thinking of Krishna. Okay, we're going to chant Krishna. Now pa lang, now pa lang, we should already practice. We should already develop yung loving relationship with Krishna. So that, ito ang magiging default. Default. Like, for example, meron kang malaking trahedya sa buhay. You have a big tragedy in your life. Alright? And it breaks you. So when you feel like this, you run to God. You run to Krishna. And you ask Him, Krishna, please help me. I can't handle this by myself. Hindi ko kaya. Only you can help me. So if you go about your life in this way, right? Kasi dito sa mundong ito, in this life, hindi mauubusan ng problema. Right? Always talagang there's gonna be a problem. You found the perfect boyfriend or girlfriend, or husband or wife. And later on, down the years, oh my gosh, she's like this pala, she snores pala in her sleep. Oh my gosh, I can't stand the perfume he's using. Oh my gosh, she has no more teeth. Yung dati mong, oh my gosh, no more teeth. Ano mo yung sabihin? Every joy in this world, every joy will end up in pain or sadness. No matter what. You just try to think. Oh, let's think of a joy. Birthday, for example. Diba? That's the biggest joy, especially when you're a kid. Birthday, wow, gifts, everything. You want to smell the new clothes. You want to smell the new car. You have a new car, right? I know some people who get really high on this new car smell. And you smell. And then after about 2 months, there's no more smell. It's baho already, or else, something's wrong, Diba? It's always going to be like that. But with Krishna, it's never going to be like that. Your wife will leave you, your husband will leave you, your children will leave you, your grandchildren will leave you, your best friend will leave you. Maybe not leaving you physically while you're still together, but leaving you when they leave their bodies. When they go to another body, another world, goodbye. No more. Again, pain. Again, pain. But we're always looking for happiness. Why kaya? Because that's our nature. That is our normal state, to be happy. That's why we never stop. Diba? We never stop looking for happiness. Never. Right? Never. The problem is, we're looking in the wrong places. Lahat ng mga tinitingnan natin na source ng kaligayahan, isang araw magiging kalungkutan. So, while we are in this life, we should ask these questions. Why? We should ask. If we're intelligent and we have purpose, we should ask, why is this always happening over and over and over again? Diba? So we have to find solutions. Ano ang solution? Me, I always like to say, no matter the problem, Krishna or God is the solution. No matter what it is. So if you learn to do this as your default, right? Like when you're happy, you go to Krishna. When you're sad, you go to Krishna. When you are successful, you go to Krishna. When you are distressed, you go to Krishna. When you are afraid, you go to Krishna. When you're confused, now it's Kali Yuga, everybody's confused. Even the smartest people are confused, right? And Confucius say, anyway, yeah, if you're confused, you run to Krishna. You just have to pray to Krishna and tell him you are nothing, nothing without Krishna. That is how we pray. That is how we pray. So when the time of death comes, you just run to Krishna. And you will have no fear. Promise. Not me. I didn't promise that. Okay? It was Krishna himself who promised that. Really. He said he will never leave his devotee. And all you have to do is say his name. I mean, how simple is that, right? You don't have to do like 1,000 rounds or something like, Haridas Thakur used to do, wow, how many hundreds and thousands of chanting of Krishna's name. You just have to say Krishna. I have many stories about people leaving their bodies. And always, never fail, from fear or sadness or grief comes joy when you hang on to Krishna. It's like, kunyari, dito, no? Biglang magka-brown out, biglang magka-lindol or something, brown out. Wala, you can't see anything black. Diba? Puro black, walang ilaw, nothing. You don't know where your anything is, right? What do you feel? You feel what? Huh? Fear. You're afraid. You're like, you could piss your pants even. You're just so scared, right? And the moment somebody switches on the light, boom. In a split second, your fear just goes away. You don't even think about it anymore. You totally forgot that you were afraid previously when there was no light. If we look to Krishna, that is the light. Wisdom is light. Knowledge is light, right? What you don't know, you fear. So now you know your body will die. You know that, right? And now you also know you will not die. So immediately, it changes your perspective. Ang paniningin sa mundo ay mag-iiba. Ang paniningin sa ibang kapwa, mag-iiba. Right? You will not look at others the same way, and you will not look at the world in the same way. Because you will not keep, begging and struggling to get the goodies that you think is gonna make you happy. It parang you become more calm, right? There's a story of this man. He was already old. He was very sick. He was gonna leave his body, and he had to call his son to come. And it so happened that his son was a devotee, and he was chanting, and he played the chanting of Krishna's names in the hospital. And immediately, this man, he became more relaxed. Because he said, before the music, he could see all these horrible creatures. Kasi alam mo, pag oras ng kamatayan, may mga susundo, may mga dumarating. The constables, they call it the constables of death. In Sanskrit, they're called the Yama Dutas. Yama means, Yama is the Lord of Death, and Dutas means servants. So the servants of the Lord of Death, they come because they're gonna pick you up. It's payback time. You know? Lahat ng mga ginawa mo sa buong buhay mo ay eto na yung listahan. Okay? Mahaba, it's a long list of all the things you did. And they are very frightful. They are so nakakatakot talaga. And they smell really bad and they're scary. And when you see that, you are so totally blown away. Okay, I'm not trying to scare you. In fact, I'm trying to comfort you. Because this man, when the chanting, this man, he used to even run out of the, with his dextrose and everything, all the tubes attached to him. He was so afraid. He ran out of the room with his gown and no clothes under. They were just so afraid. He's like, And then when his son came and played the chanting music, he became calm. And he didn't see those people anymore. It's true story, not true. It's true. And every time somebody would turn it off, he would get, what are you doing, The same thing happened with my mother. My mother, she was a Catholic. Okay, she was a Catholic and she was a very pious, nice, wonderful, humble woman. And when she was about to leave her body, I put some chanting in her ears, like that. And one time, my sister, she took it out. And my mother was hardly speaking anymore. She couldn't anymore speak. Couldn't even barely move. And one time I saw her, she was struggling. She was going like this. And then I said, Mom, you want the chanting? And then she goes, yes. She could hardly speak. And she said, yes. So I put the chanting back in her ears. So you can see, this is your anchor in an ocean that is raging storms, right? Storms. You think you can get out of that by yourself? If you are out in the ocean in a raging storm? No way. There is no way you can get out of there by yourself. You need God. Right? Yes? Agree? So we have to pray every day. Dear Lord, please help me. Please help me to remember you always. We should pray this every day and relate to Him. He is a person. Krishna is so wonderful. You can talk to Him. You can tell Him your problems. He doesn't go away. He loves us so much. He really, really loves us so much. He wants us to be with Him. If you take one step to God, to Krishna, He will take 100 steps to you. How cool is that? And you know what? There is nothing that we can possibly do that will make Krishna not love us. Nothing. That is a real friend. That is the kind of friendship that you want. Because parati tayong nagtitingin ng expiry date. or when does this expire? Diba? We buy something, it's gonna give us good things, it's gonna make me feel good for how long? Friendship, how long you gonna be my friend? You know, when I have no money and I'm ugly and I'm dirty and I'm stinky, are you still gonna be my friend? Diba? That's how it is in the material world. We're always looking at expiry dates. But Krishna's love has no expiry date. None. So, this is the best deal you can ever find anywhere, anytime, anyhow. Right? Krishna is your best friend. And on this, his appearance day, his birthday, we should pray to him from our hearts and ask him to stay in our hearts forever. He's just waiting, really. He's just waiting. And all you have to do is say, Krishna, I am yours, and you are mine. How cool is that? So that's good news, yeah? Diba? That's wonderful. It makes you feel good. So you don't have to feel afraid of death when you have Krishna. I know you're going to say, that's so easy to say. Yeah, it's easy to say. But you know when the shit hits the fan, pardon my analogy, but really when the time is there, it's already default because while you're alive, you're always running to Krishna. Whether it's good or bad, you're always running to Krishna. So that's your, kumbaga, conditioned reflex. Right? So, we have to make it a habit. Make Krishna your habit. You know how we are always having these habits that we become attached to and that we become dependent on? Excuse me. Like coffee, for example. I like to speak about coffee because it's like everywhere, right? It's the most sought out commodity. Young, old, rich, poor, diba? They can't. There's even a sticker that says, "Don't talk to me until I have my coffee." Diba? It's just, it's everywhere. We become so dependent on it, we cannot live without it, right? Or others maybe rice. Di ba? Rice. Di ba na lang walang ulam, basta't may rice, okay na ako, di ba? So, we all these habits, we learn to become so dependent on them and we think that we can't live without them. So why don't we change this attitude of habit to God? Let God be your habit. Always run to Him, pray to Him, talk to Him, sing to Him, offer to Him, love Him. All you have to do is just love Krishna. And then you will be dependent on Him. And then you will not be dependent on anything else but Krishna. Like the example given by our guru, a very nice example is like when you're you know, we have this combat diver training. They lub you talagang, you know, they dip you down deep in the ocean, and then you come up for a few seconds and you have to go down again. And they do this many times. So Prabhupada described that when we should want Krishna like we want that air. When we're drowning and you want that air. So how cool is that? Totally cool, yeah? Totally cool. How easy. Swerte nga natin eh. Because you know, in the other ages, Satya Yuga, you have to meditate for thousands of years. You sit down and meditate. And your memory is perfect and everything. And then later on in the other yugas, you have to study. You have to study all these, wow, the Vedas, you know? So many things you have to know. And then next naman, temple worship. You have to always go to the temple 3 times a day. You have to do this, you have to do this, and then you have to take a bath how many times, and da da da, and so many. Now all you have to do is say Krishna. How cool is that, right? Just say Krishna. Say Krishna.
Krishna!
Krishna.
Krishna!
Krishna.
Krishna!
Krishna. Krishna.
Krishna!
Krishna.
Krishna!
Krishna.
Krishna!
Krishna.
Krishna!
Krishna.
Krishna!
Krishna. Haribo. Okay. At this point, does anybody have any questions? Wala. All good? So we can have Kirpa? Or
No more questions? Alright, so we have a short statement.
okay na yung stream? I go there? There na lang? Hindi abot yung wala.
Sorry. We have a short statement. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you very much. Haribo, namaste. Haribo.
Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parabrajacharya Asvatara Tattva Shri Shrimad Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parabrajacharya Asvatara Tattva Shri Shrimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Gauri Vaishnavindi Ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Shri Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakti Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Radhandam Ki Jai. Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakti Vrinda Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Kamsi Devi Ki Jai. Janmashtami Ki Jai. Janmashtami Ki Jai. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. Who wants a lollipop?
Yes, I want.